Just like for the view.
Yeah, I gotta.
Okay, I thought you were. Dude, 30,000 full combos. Is that real? That seems like a lot of full combos. And Aspect Hecate from the boy Nate Jacobs.
I gotta. Whoopsie. I
All right,
gotta
so are you
make.
can you give me the timer when you get a chance? Is what you're
I'm
at
at
time wise.
26, 25,
26, good.
24.
24. Yeah, all right, perfect. We're timed up.
Yeah, I
So
just
as long
gotta
as we
make.
don't pause or anything, we'll stay locked in the whole time.
Yep.
Anything jumping out at you? I mean, you got Blink from Cobb, that makes sense. Phantom Shell from Icy, just worried about, the Agni getting stuck.
Nope.
No
Give me.
potions from Deadly, though. The Cobb's gonna have, like, really bad sustain here.
Minions have.
Give me 2 seconds. Just gotta make my face a little bit smaller. So if you see anything, go ahead.
They're trying to fight over red buff. It's also something that I always wonder what the start was going to look like, because blue buffs and red spawn at the same time, but purple's on that delay. So if you don't think you have pressure, you really can just go in for your own blue buff.
There we go. All right, and we're in. So is Smite 2 a bit more snowbally, considering there is the 4 buffs, compared to like the Chinese map?
I mean, I'd say Joust is always going to feel a bit snowbally. Oh my goodness, the dash in from Sora. Can Medusa die though? Rexy needs to hit an axe.
Was that an accidental dive?
Yo, you know what I just remembered? You brought up in my stream the other day how Aspect Hecate is really annoying for Uller.
Yeah.
And you are absolutely right. I've already
I wonder if
seen
that was a
Rexy
counter
get
pick then.
smacked like twice. Yeah, probably. It was a last pick there towards the end of the draft. But Sora, yeah, this Cobb can die for sure.
Oh wow, okay.
There it is.
But he jumped in. See that too? As a trade.
One more flame wave will do it. Can Charging Johnson get it off? He doesn't have the cooldown.
Oh no.
There it is.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I expected a bit more cautious gameplay in the first 2 minutes of the tournament, to be honest, because usually when you see like those Smite 1 Joust tournaments, sometimes you don't get 2 to 3 kills until 20 minutes in. So I don't know if that's
Yeah, I
good.
mean, there was a
Better
lot
for
of-
viewership, but
Yeah, there was definitely a lot of stepping forward. I mean, the Phantom Shell paid its dividends for sure. It's just better than Blink in most cases because, the extra health bar is going to help you rather than closing gap. And like I mentioned, Deadly went out of base with no potions. So Cobb was just like, hopefully we win the engagement, because if not, I've got no way to sustain. Good start for Rexy squad. I'm curious to see how Icy builds though, just because Bacchus can be so hybrid. Like you can go strength for the belly flop, you can go full int if you want your ult and your burp to do a lot. And then you can just be so tanky with Chug.
oh wow, oh wow,
See ya.
gone.
That was a beautiful, like, look
So
how the
axe
CC that
into
Rexy
Agni
squad
combo,
has.
yeah.
Like, yeah, it was the stun into bomb into axe into double bomb, and Icy just watched.
So interesting. Sora had ult there, so he did have some CC immunity, but I guess he just got caught off guard. Oh, Rexy pulled in. Beads from Rexy.
You see they're trying to fight back. You get Stampede online real early when you don't go potions. That's definitely something I've noticed from Deadly's build. It's not as if movement speed is that impactful here. It's not like there's a bunch of slows on the side of Rexy squad. And Divine? No, just a little bit of anti-heal from Nate Jacobs. Then he's going into probably like a Spear of Deso later on or something. He's got that pen item, so maybe he just wants to hold on to the anti-heal for the life binder. No, yeah, finishes Divine right away.
So we have Stampede first, Life Binder first. Wonder what's going to be better there. Lifebinder being on such a low cooldown has just been so strong, even with the nerfs they've given it, honestly.
Yeah, I only like it on tankier targets. When it's on something like a carry, I just get brain pain from seeing that item. I'm gonna see if it's my Discord settings or something, so give me a second.
Nope, no problem. I see full commit here. Hecate ult, beads. Oh, good. Oh. Does he die? Oh, wow. Good Hecate ult there. Rexy going in. Counter ult from Medusa. Oh. Too aggressive. He dashed in tower. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's probably an issue with my settings, not yours maybe, but I don't hear you coming out of two separate places in my headset.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never had this problem before, so my room's definitely not empty. I have sound foam everywhere, so it's not an echo thing for sure.
Right. So 3-3 here. So I wonder if these metas for the mages are going to be including like some health builds or at least a defense or two item, or if it's just going to be full damage.
I imagine for the first couple rounds it's going to be full blaster, and then as the stakes get higher, people are going to want to pivot more to hybrid builds.
Yeah, like I wonder if you're going to see any.
I think is a great option.
What is that? Wish granting pearl with like the 400 health and 120 intelligence type item.
Yeah, 500 health now. It's ridiculous, but it's also really expensive, which can be risky. If you're building a 3,500 gold item, like at this point in the game, and you die,
right?
It just slows your farm so much. You can't get that power spike, and like I mentioned earlier, it's so easy to get Lost Knight. Like, if you give Deadly and Sora like a solid 10 seconds, they can kill and just disable your structures for a solid couple minutes.
Alright, let's see. Kin's first item from Medusa. Hydra's first for Uller. Divine
Pridwin for Deadly is interesting. Like
Pridwin. I don't think I've seen Pridwin.
The extra survivability is the survivability is decent, but it, you know, you want to build some procs before you go into Pridwin. Usually, we'll see if it ends up getting that extra value.
Because it still is the same in Smite 1, where you get a shield based on the amount of procs built, and then it explodes, similar to Smite 1, right?
Yeah, you just, you know, the benefit, I guess, is you get to activate it whenever, as opposed to after you're old. But
does it still have like the 20 cooldown on it?
It got buffed just price-wise. Oh, hold that thought. Good ults here. They ran so far. I feel like Rexy's team didn't have to back up there. There wasn't a lot of engage.
Right. Sora's ult still up after that engage.
You can see Charging and Rexy are trying to combo the stuns together, but they just don't have the range. Sora's just staying barely out of range of the Agni stun.
They're gonna try and push for a Forgotten Knight here. So who has the better secure? None of them have Sunder.
Whoa.
Good damage. Reckon is so tanky.
Stuns, body blocks. Wow, Rexy went for just full cooldown as early on. There's that Jade Scepter I was talking about from Charging. Jade Scepter is so good right now.
What's the intelligence?
Like 120 intelligence is ridiculous, but the knock-up that also takes 25% strength and int away from whoever you hit is also great.
So is this more for a self-heal, or is it to combo?
Yeah, exactly.
Here?
it means that Deadly has such a hard time getting to this Agni, whereas everyone else can jump over the walls,
Right.
but charging can just knock you up and away before the walls come down. Oh, shit,
Missed
blink
ult
in
there.
here.
Oh, they're all landing on. Yep, Bacchus dead there. I thought that
Icy
ult
was
was a miss
looking at
at
the
first, but
ultimate,
it did
too.
keep Bacchus out into the fight by himself.
Yeah, now Lost Knight's definitely getting done. Just charging and Rex, I feel like they can step up. I like this call. Look at Deadly. He's not actually tanking for them. He's just watching, making sure no one walks in.
I got Agni coming around the backside here. He would have to dash to... No, he's going to be too late. Oh, he dashed anyway. Jade Scepter down. His dash is already down.
There's one, there's two. Oh,
Oh, well, that's not
Rex
good for that
can't
team.
find it. Tough, man. That was close. I thought that Johnson was going to be able to get more damage off, but...
And it all comes
It's
off
getting out
that,
the cooldown.
what I thought was a missed Kabrakan ult, but it kept Bacchus. Bacchus's shell was on 5 seconds away from cooldown, and that allows them that one pick to get the Forgotten Knight and then 2 more picks on top of it. Screeching Gargoyle from Bacchus. Not as strong as it was a month ago, but still a good item.
Yeah, it just gets a lot of value into characters like Cobb that don't have a beads, alright? Stuff you know you want to engage, you get knocked up, you get silenced. It's still a good late game here for Team Rexy, but oh man, belly flopping right now is kind of crazy from Icy.
Yeah, that's a lot of
That
value
is not
lost.
the Phantom Shell you want either.
No.
A solo Phantom Shell to get your tank out, it seems like a bit of a waste. This tower doesn't work. What are you back in?
Did they forget? That's Jade Scepter down for them too. Rexy literally has to jump away from the Hecate aspect right now.
Yep. We're really starting to see the value of it too. Pushing in here.
Good poke. Like realistically, Rexy's team does have the better poke.
Ooh, but the all-in, another flop in from Icy. Why are they fighting this?
Oh, Rexy with the solo maybe? No. Beads from charging Johnson. Oh, is this
see
it?
you later. No way, they're going for it.
The Titan is a lot
Beautiful
faster.
there.
You can't get away from it. This should kill him. Yep. This isn't like Smite
is
1.
gonna
Smite
die
1, you could
quickly.
outrun the Titan. You can't outrun the Titan in Smite 2. They still get Phoenix here.
Man. Yeah, charging knows if he dies here, game's over, so can't try and defend that.
Chet, this is also best of 1. So whoever wins here, this is it. No double elimination, no losers bracket.
Didn't stop any backs. There's a little bit of farm open on the map. Purple and blue are spawning. It's not as if ending the game is that easy. You mentioned the Titan swings fast. It also has a cleave now. So
Yes.
clears the minions very quickly. As long as you're able to like push the waves out and focus down Deadly, like Titan absolutely swings. It's very easy to throw while trying to end in this sort of Joust meta, especially with 2 carries.
'Cause, I mean, 12 minutes in, the spawn timer is going to be somewhere closer to 30 seconds. So even if they fail once, they could lose Tower Phoenix in one push.
Yep. And something that didn't really exist in Smite 1 is if you get the Lost Knight, when the Phoenix is down, it doesn't shut it down when it spawns back in. It actually works on Titan, weirdly enough, but it doesn't stop the Titan from moving. So you kind of have to wait until Phoenix spawns back in to get the Lost Knight if you want to try again.
Right. It just decreases, or it removes its healing and decreases its protections, I think.
Gotcha. I actually didn't know that.
And I think it gives your team more than just HP 5 and MP 5, or in this just healing and mana. Oh, they're all in. Oh,
Oh, the wall.
Good ult.
Beautiful timing from Deadly. Rexy's weak,
oh, that might be it.
and he's gone.
He got caught switching. He got 20
How much?
seconds on each of them here.
25 seconds, man. Yeah, this is tough.
The Fire Giant is
No
going
ult
to be
from
the issue.
Bacchus. Yeah,
That
that's
might
gotta
be
be
it.
it. He can't clear the wave.
Yeah, that's going to be it for game number 1, chat.
Yeah,
GG's.
the Medusa got a ton of value. I mean, I was talking about the hunters, but more so for late game. But there are definitely hunters like Medusa that just come out swinging immediately. And got to give credit to that aspect Hecate pickup. That seemed very annoying to deal with for Rexy.
Oh, absolutely. I 21,000 damage from the Hecate aspect, and not only that, but the reduction of power that she gets from that passive as well from being in that zone. 21k damage from Hecate.
Yeah, you have to constantly be thinking about what abilities you're using if you have movement up, because that poke, as we saw, definitely started that up.